Okay, great. All righty. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Barry, Susan,
Morning.
Carol, Catherine, Carolina. Great to see everybody. And Miss Kimmy. Hi, Kimmy. How you doing?
Good, thank you.
I'm sorry about that. I was trying to talk and I was trying to get you in and
I'm sorry.
No, don't you apologize. Don't you apologize at all. We're delighted you're here. Okay, so we're going to get started, guys. So we're warming up. We have a 7-minute warm up to begin. So let's go ahead and put whatever you're choosing to use for your warm up gear on board right now. And we want to go ahead and begin our 7-minute warm up between 70 and 80 RPMs. So what we're going to be using is we're going to be using different classes that we've done together. We're going to be staying completely aerobic today. So when I say completely aerobic, we're not climbing out of zone 3. We're going to stay, if you have an Apple Watch, you're staying in that green zone, Susan, okay? You're going to stay in the green zone. Green means go, right? Green means go. So that's kind of where we're going to be staying. And that's what I'd like for you to do today. Stacy, you too, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, great. And Phil and I've already talked about it. So super. Barry, you and I'll get together and work on that Apple Watch sometime next week, if that's okay with you.
No, that's fine. I just, you just reminded me to turn it on, so it's turning on and
Yay.
it's recording. So
Wonderful.
we'll have several data points.
That's good. That's really good. We appreciate that. Okay, so you're 1 minute in, 70 to 80 RPMs. We're going to continue this for 1 more minute. Now I did not ride this class this morning, but we've ridden it before, so I definitely know how you're supposed to feel. The class that I rode this morning is going to be a class that we're going to be working on together next week. So I just kind of wanted to just compile the data that I was kind of achieving this morning, and I will be applying it to you guys next week. Reminding you that there is no class this Saturday because of my procedure on my face and it's not a facelift. It's not a facelift.
Kathy, that's the rumor.
That is the rumor. And every time I say that, everybody goes, yeah, right, you know, that kind of thing. But yeah, no, it's not. It's for pre-cancers on my face. So, and I'll look like a monster on Saturday. So I'll be just staying in my hibernation hole. So there you go. But anyway, so we're staying right here, getting ourselves warmed up to prepare for this aerobic class today, aerobic challenged class today. This can go aerobic intervals. That's what we're going to be doing today. It can easily go into intensive intervals. So we want to be mindful of where our heart rates are. If you're working with a Peloton, if you're working with a bike that has wattage power, you want to make sure those numbers are kind of consistent all the way through the intervals. So we want to keep that right there. Hey, Marge and Deborah, great to see you today. Good to see you. Glad you're here. Yeah. I got a little bit of an earful about the class from Tuesday. So kind of curious as to what everyone thought about that class from Tuesday. Anyone have
I thought it went really, really fast. Someone else mentioned that on Tuesday.
Yeah.
I think it may have been Phil or maybe even Mike.
Yeah, exactly. It went fast. Well, that's a positive thing, but was it a little too challenging?
No.
Okay. All right, Phil, did you hear that?
No, I didn't hear it at all.
Selective hearing.
Selective hearing, that's right. Okay.
Of course,
All
I have
right.
a caveat.
What's that, Barry?
I have a caveat for Tuesday.
What was that?
You know, I was just starting up again.
Yes, that's true. That's true. Catherine, what did you think about the class on Tuesday?
It was brutal.
No, really, tell us exactly what you thought. Don't sugarcoat it at all, Catherine. That's what I heard.
Achieved a major accomplishment when I finished it.
Very well. Oh my gosh, you didn't have to flower that up a little bit, but thank you for saying that. I know it was a hard class. It was in a super hard class, and I wouldn't even, so Phil said that could have easily been a celebration ride, and yes, it could have been. But I mean, the way I think of you guys is I think we celebrate every time we're together. I consider every ride a celebration ride, but we do have those special rides too. So okay, well, I'm glad. Thank you for all that feedback. I appreciate that. I'll tuck that in the back of my my profile to make sure I don't pull that again for a while. But remember, we were doing the class, pieces of the class for classes prior to that, 3 or 4 classes prior to that. So that was kind of the culmination of everything we've done. So you guys were phenomenal, just phenomenal. Okay, so we are already 5 minutes in. It's time to raise our RPM up. So let's begin by bringing our RPM up a little bit faster, getting closer to 80 RPMs if you're not already there. If you can lift it towards 85, go ahead, but not 90 quite yet. Kind of hold that in your back pocket for about 45 more seconds. Carol, did you end up writing that class Tuesday afternoon?
I did, and interestingly, I had to stop after the right before the last part, and I thought there's a shame element that Kathy creates when we're in a group, because I would never have quit it if I hadn't been doing the recording. So,
oh, you are so
we
cute.
like the shame element.
Well, my
Kathy-
gosh, that's not the sign of a good coach, a shame element. Oh my gosh.
Kathy has that in every class. You may not realize it, but it's in
Kathy.
every class.
Oh, you guys, don't let me do that to you. There's no shame.
Even when we were,
ever.
even when we were at the gym,
Yeah. Oh, there was a shame element there too. Oh my gosh.
that balance class,
Yes. I love that balance class. Yeah. All righty, guys, pick it up to 90 RPMs. If you can get up there, hold it there for the next 40 seconds right here. We are going to give you an opportunity to pull back and grab a drink of water. But what I want you to remember now, I want you to remember this resistance that you're starting with. Don't worry about the power output right yet, wattage. We'll be talking about that later. But I want you to remember this resistance because I want you to recover with this resistance at 70 RPMs through these intervals. We are going to be doing intervals, and we do intervals all the time when we meet. But I want you to remember this resistance. Do not drop it below this resistance on the recovery. And 3, 2, and 1. Recover 70 RPMs. Go ahead, 70 RPMs. Go back, grab a drink of water, and let's get ready to go right into the first stage. So when we get into the first stage, we're going to start at 90 RPMs with warm-up gear, what you chose to use on that last effort, +1. So you're going to go ahead and load 1 more resistance turn after you get to 90 RPM. So everyone's had a drink of water. I'm going to grab one too. And let's begin. So what I'd like for you to do, you've got the same resistance as you backed off with, right, to recover. Now keep that on board. Go to 90. Go to 90, please. Now go ahead and add 1 more turn of resistance at 90 RPMs. Does everyone understand what I just said?
Yes.
All right, let's go now. 90 RPMs, go ahead and stay here. We're going to stay here for 2 minutes. So this is going to set us up for success through the rest of this stage. We're going to start with fast pedaling for 2 minutes. Fast pedaling will recruit more muscle fibers. We're going to start to bring up the heart rate slowly, but you're not going to see yourself slide out of zone 1 probably through this warm up, through this first part of the first stage. Susan, you kind of logged on a little bit later. So what we're trying to do is ride aerobically today. We're going to try to ride zone 3, nothing higher. So it'll be zone 3. That's the green zone on the Apple Watch. That's where we're going to be sliding in. Those of you not using an Apple Watch or using Polar, maybe you know exactly where you need to be. However, if you ever have a question about where you should be, please let me know. I can help you with that. Kimmy, you're sliding in wherever you think is right for you, okay?
Yep, got it.
Okay, got it. Okay, 50 more seconds to ride at 90 RPMs. Now, as soon as this RPM we completed this 90 RPMs, we're gonna slow it back down to 80. So just know that it's not always gonna be at 90, but we're gonna try to get there and maintain some of these challenges throughout these intervals. 30 more seconds to go. Right away, 90 RPMs can feel challenging, even though we've got lighter resistance on board. Katherine, what's your resistance right now?
15.
Thank you. That's perfect for you. That's what I would suggest, most definitely. You're starting to see really big results there, Katherine. You're doing a great job.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, 5 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, pull it back, 80 RPMs, 80 RPMs. We're here for 1 minute. Okay, now notice I didn't say add resistance, right? So you should be in zone 1. If you crossed over to zone 2, there's nothing wrong with that. Zone 1 would be right where I want you to be right here. So Deborah, where's your heart rate real quick?
119,
119, that's perfect. And where's your resistance?
7.
That's great. That's great. Excellent job. Stay right here. We've got 30 more seconds to go. We're going to accelerate to 85. And then we're going to pull one more time back to 80. Now, when we go to 85, it's only going to be for 30 seconds. So I want you to feel like, you're accelerating, you're working just a little bit harder, but no big major changes here. It's not easy, but it's not hard. 3, 2, we are now going 85 RPMs for 30 seconds. So as we complete this 30 seconds, Marge, how are you doing?
I'm okay.
Good, okay. All righty, 18 seconds to go. We're going to be loading another level of resistance as we slow to 80. So get ready. In 8 seconds, you're gonna load one more turn of resistance. Polina, all you're trying to do is get up towards 80 RPMs, add a resistance turn, slow it down, 80 RPMs. Good job. We've got 1 minute. Great job. Great job. All right, so 80 RPMs for 1 minute. Perceived exertion is going to start to climb. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right, good, good. Andy, how you doing? How's your foot doing?
Perfect.
All right, good. I'm glad to hear that. All righty, you're at 80 RPMs. We have 35 more seconds. Great, 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 great. Excellent job. So what we're doing today is called a loop class. So a loop class means it's the same thing, but it's not the definition of insanity because we're going to expect different results every loop, okay? So we're not going to get the same results every time we loop through. We're going to get more challenging results as we loop through. So there you go. All right, so now I want you to go back to 85 RPMs. You've got 30 seconds. Keep it here, 85 RPMs for 30 seconds. Great. So a little bit of a ladder with the heart rate. Am I right, Stacy? Just a little bit of a ladder going up, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I would say this was a step ladder, right? This isn't one of those big little giants that have that big, big, big ladder. We're just doing a step ladder right here. Okay, now slow it back down to 80 RPMs and hold this for 1 minute. Okay, great. Deborah, how you feeling?
Fine.
Good. Susan, how you feeling?
Working hard.
Oh, tell me about your heart rate then.
It's only 122, which is hard to believe.
Isn't that the truth? Some days it's more challenging at the front. You're right, exactly. Let's see how you feel as the class moves forward. 128? Okay, but to me, isn't that zone 2?
Yeah.
I think that's okay. How about you?
Yeah.
It's easy for me to say sitting on the stool right here. Yeah, it's easy for me to say, oh, it's okay for you to be in zone 2. Okay, 10 seconds to go. Okay, getting up. We're going to get back up there to 85 RPMs. Let's go now. 85 RPMs for 30 seconds. All righty. So Deborah, do you have an 8 on there? Okay, great, great. Susan, do you have a +2 on there?
Yes.
Thank you for that. Okay, the reason why I was asking is because in 10 seconds, we're gonna go back to the warm-up gear that you started with, and we're gonna go back up to 90. Are you ready? Okay, 90, drop back to your warm-up gear. You have 2 minutes at 90. This ends the first stage, so 2 minutes at 90. Let's go. Barry, where's your heart rate?
It's 102 today.
That's perfect, kiddo. Enough of your sitting on your laurels. You are working now, right?
Right, well, I'm back at warm-up gear.
Okay, no, you're back at warm-up gear, but you're gonna see, I bet your heart rate's not gonna drop much lower. It's not gonna drop much
No.
lower.
In fact, it's
Right.
coming back up again.
Yeah, exactly. Mike, where's your heart rate, hon?
103.
103, that's good. Stacy, where's your heart rate right here?
117.
That's perfect, Stacy. That's perfect. Keep it right there. Okay, you've got a little over a minute to ride. Phil, what's your heart rate right here?
118.
118, great. Carol, what's your heart rate right here?
124.
Okay, kiddo. Oh, are you breathing through your mouth?
No.
Okay, good girl. Good girl. She's our experiment. She's our experimental rider. We love her. We love her. Katherine, where's your heart rate right here?
105.
Okay, good for you. Are you back? Where are you back? 14 or 13?
Yeah, back.
Okay. Okay, that's great. That's great. Andy, you good?
38.
You're at 38. Okay, 138?
Yeah.
Oh, kiddo. Okay, we'll be mindful of that. Thank you for that. Cammy, where's your heart rate?
112.
Okay, great. Oh, that's great. That's absolutely great for you. Good for you.
Zone 3.
Oh, you're in zone 3. That's not good for you. Zone
It's
3,
fine.
you,
I think-
okay, you feel okay. All right, good. Carolina, where's your heart rate?
97.
97. Okay, super. Polina, where's your heart rate?
108.
Thank you for that. Marge?
109.
109. Okay, everybody. Recover, but keep this resistance on board. Recover 70 RPMs. You have 2 minutes. Grab your water. Okay, great. What did you think? First stage is in our back, is in our pocket. We are almost through. We're going to go through 2 minutes of recovery. We're going to get right back at it. 2 minutes at 90. Now, this is your job. 2 minutes at 90. Now, Andy, go back to that same resistance you have right now. Remember, I said to go back to, you only use warm-up gear when you recover. The reason why we're doing that is we're just challenging ourselves a little bit more to get the heart rate down. Maybe it won't plummet down, maybe it'll slowly come down. And then as you get back into the next stage after recovery, that first initial push won't be quite as challenging. That's kind of what I was playing with today when I was riding. Okay, you've got 1 more minute to go, 1 more minute to go. So what I'm going to ask you to do, Andy, you're going to stay with the same resistance, but did everyone see a drop in their heart rate as they were running through that 90, or was it about the same?
It was going up a little bit.
It was going up a little bit. That's okay. All right, now listen up. When we start the second stage, we're going to repeat the same kind of interval, but the intensity is going to start changing. And we're going to start it immediately out of the box. So when we start, we go back to 90, but we're going to utilize 1 more resistance turn than what we ended the last stage with. So that was right. You understand what I'm trying to say? Mike, got it? You look confused. You okay?
Gonna stay at 22.
Okay, that sounds good. Okay, let's get ready. We've got 5 seconds to go. You're going to go to 90 RPMs. You're going to load 1 more resistance to the warm-up gear, correct? Let's go now. 90 first. Now add that next turn of resistance. Andy, keep it back, keep it back, keep it back. Okay, 90 RPMs. Keep it right here, guys. Keep it right here. All righty, now the first initial minute here might feel challenging, but just let it ride. Keep riding. Keep riding, because your heart rate's gonna eventually catch up to the oxygen demand. Perceived exertion isn't gonna plummet, but you're gonna feel better. I promise, okay, I promise. I don't ever promise anything, I'm promising this. Okay, good. Stay with it. It's so easy to bail right here. It's so easy to bail. Don't do it, don't do it. Okay, just a little over a minute to go, good. Deborah, so are you back up to a 7 or an 8?
7.
7, okay, great, great, stay at 7, that's right. So what I'd love to see you is get close to 119 here, maybe low 120s here, as we start to drop back down and lift back up again, okay? Let's monitor that heart rate. Where is it right now? Where's your heart rate?
Me,
Yeah,
121.
that's perfect. I mean, I couldn't ask for more. That's perfect. That's perfect. Excellent. Susan, where's your heart rate right here?
122.
That's perfect. Do you feel great right there?
I feel much better.
There you go. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Susan. That's exactly what I wanted you to say. I was hoping you'd say that. Good job, Catherine. Is it brutal?
106.
You're okay there. You're okay.
Don't worry,
All
Jim.
righty. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. You okay? Okay. All righty, guys. Here we go. Slow it. 80 RPMs. 80 RPMs. You've got 1 minute at 80. All right. Check in with your heart rate. Andy.
Hold on.
That's okay. I can wait. No problem. We'll come back, sweetheart. We'll come back. Okay.
133.
133. That's much better than 138. I like it. I like it. Barry, where's your heart rate real quick?
100.
100. Good, good, good. Carol?
123.
123. Okay, Marge?
108.
108. Okay, Susan?
122.
Great. Perfect. Couldn't be better. Stacy?
122.
Perfect. Perfect. Carolina?
98.
98. Okay, great. Polina, where's your heart rate right now?
72.
72? Interesting. All right, here we go. 85 RPMs, pick it up. You've got 30 seconds. Okay, now we're gonna work. Right after this, we're gonna start working harder. So heart rates, I want to see coming up. So I want you to work harder after this 85 RPMs. So when we slow it back to 80, we're gonna add a resistance turn and we're going back to 80, okay? Now start looking at your wattage, your power, your output, whatever you've got to validate where you are. All righty, 80 RPMs, load a resistance turn on. One more. Yeah, Andy, you too. Good job. Excellent. Stay right here. All righty, now, okay, so Susan, yours was 122. So let's watch what happens after this minute, okay? So in a perfect world, we want it to stay at 122 or slightly above. We don't want it to drop much, okay? We don't want it to drop much. Would you let me know?
It feels a lot harder here.
Okay. And if I'm asking you to work too hard, don't do it. Just don't do it. Just keep sliding back. You can tell me, you can tell all of us. We understand. Okay, great. Go ahead.
We're at warm up gear plus what?
+1.
Oh, just plus one.
Oh, we were +2.
+2. Deborah says we're +2. That's right. Okay, let's accelerate back up to 85 RPMs. We have 30 seconds. So Deborah, now look at your wattage, right?
Okay.
What is your wattage right here?
58.
58, okay. So 58 is gonna be what you ride at 80. Kimmy, whatever you've got on an output right now, you are gonna ride that at 80 when we change resistance, okay? We're finishing up 5 seconds at 85. So that's how we're gonna play it. All right, everyone, slow it to 80. You're gonna have to add resistance until you get your output, wattage, or power the same as you had it at 85. You've got 1 minute. Good. Okay, so Susan, what you'll just be doing is adding resistance. No, you're saying no. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. I think she's going like that. That's okay.
That's not a tremor, that's a no.
I love you, Susan. I love you. It's okay. It's okay. No problem. Catherine, what are you feeling here? And where's your heart rate?
Heart rate, dropped, now it's 98,
And where's your resistance?
19.
Oh, honey bunny, good job. All righty, keep it going. We got 9 seconds to go. We're gonna go back up to 85 again. Here we go. 3, 2, push it. 85 RPMs. All righty, you've got new power, you've got new output, you've got new wattage. Am I right?
Yeah,
Okay. Oh, Catherine, I hear your breath. Are you sure your heart rate's at 98?
is it back at 108?
That's what I thought, kiddo. Okay. All righty, guys. So you got 8 seconds here. Okay. So look at your output power wattage. Slow it back, 80 RPMs. Find your power output wattage. 80 RPMs. You're going to have to load. 80 RPMs, 1 minute. Great. Phil, where's your heart rate real quick?
125.
Okay, that's perfect. You are fantastic. Marge, how's your heart rate handling this?
107.
107. Okay, nothing higher, not too much higher, okay? Okay, Deborah, are you at a 9?
Well, no, when I went to 9, it was too high.
Too
I'm at
high?
8. I'm at
Okay, you're
8.
at an 8 still? Okay. Is your power or wattage matching what you had at 85?
So, yeah, it's 57 right now.
Great job. Barry, how about you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Okay, great. Super. Mike, you holding on?
105.
105. Okay, Stacy, how's this going for you?
It's a challenge.
It's a challenge. 85 RPMs, do it again. 85 RPMs, do it again. That's great. Now listen to my words. This is only for 15 more seconds. Now, what we're going to be doing is we're going to go back to warm-up gear. Warm-up gear +1, wherever you feel the safest, and you're going to lift it to 90, and you're going to hold that for 2 minutes. Okay, drop your resistance, go to 90. You've got 2 minutes to ride at 90. Okay, watch that heart rate. Check in with the heart rate now. See where it is in 2 minutes. Let's compare, okay? So Deborah, your wattage, where is it now at 90?
44.
44. Okay, so that's down about 10, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, now the 90 RPMs could feel more challenging. So what's more immediate? Your wattage, output, or power, that's more immediate. Your heart rate lags behind. So even though you may have seen a rebound heart rate when you go to 90, even though you've dropped resistance, now it should start to settle down. Let's see what happens. Good. That's in a perfect world. That isn't in your world. Maybe that's not in your world today, right? All right, 1 more minute to go at 90. All righty, good job. Kimmy, where's your heart rate real quick?
115.
115. Listen, that face looks absolutely perfect and absolutely serene. That is wonderful. Good job. Andy, how you feeling?
Feel good, 144.
144. Oh my gosh, Andy, you are rocking and rolling today. 30 seconds to go, guys, at 90. Polina, are you accelerating with us, honey?
Yeah, I'm trying, yeah, but more
Okay.
8.
Okay,
That is 106 now.
okay, very good. 18 seconds to go, guys. 18 seconds to go. If you've chosen to ride 90 RPMs, you're going to keep it at warm-up gear. You're going to keep your warm-up gear. If you added 1 to your warm-up gear to ride 90, you're going to have to drop that resistance as you come down. 70 RPMs, grab this recovery. You've got 3 minutes. Good job. All righty. So I want to hear about all of it. I want to hear about what you decided to do and where you ended up. Phil.
129, I was at 36. And I kept the 90.
You kept the 90. That's great. So when you started out, where did you start? Where's your warm-up gear? 30,
31.
31. Okay, great. That was absolutely great. Perfect. Mike, how about you? Where was your heart rate, love?
105,
105 at 22,
24.
24. That's impressive. Great job. And now you're back to 22, is that right? Good.
Yes.
And you're recovering 70 RPMs. Great. Stacy, how about you?
Went to 133, I think. And it started at 125 at 85. And I dropped from 34 resistance to 32.
Okay, great. So 32, you mean right now you're at 32?
Yes.
Okay, great. That's perfect. 133 is right in that low end of zone 3. That's beautiful, Stacy. Really good. Barry, how about you?
I went to 109
Yeah,
at a resistance of 29.
yeah. Great. And were you able to hold 90?
Yes.
Great, super. Marge, how'd you do?
110,
Ooh,
able to hold 90 most of the time, but the resistance, I've got it at warm-up gear.
that's good. I don't care. That's good for your heart rate. That's good for you, Marge. That's really good. That's good. Deborah, tell me about you.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't know, I lost it.
That's okay.
I lost the heart
No
rate.
problem. No problem at all. Don't worry about it, Deborah. You did great. Carol, how about you?
133 at 90, and I was at 23.
That's great. You were at 23 or you're now at 23?
I was at 24 and then,
Now you're at 23.
yeah.
Great. Okay, great. Kimmy.
So it was up to 116. I kept the 90 and the resistance went as high as 24, but I'm back down to 19, which was my warm up gear.
That's where you're warming up. Okay, great. Super. How do you feel?
Good.
That's good. That's really good. Andy, 144 was your heart rate?
80 on the resistance, on the output,
Output?
31 resistance.
That's great, Andy. Good job. Susan, how about you, honey? Did it ever get any easier?
Baseline +1, started 90 at 133, ended 90 at 128. And
Oh,
now it's 125.
great. Catherine, Carolina, hold the thought. Here we go again. You're gonna go back to warm-up gear +1. Warm-up gear +1. We're gonna start out 2 minutes at 90 RPMs. Okay, now think about perceived exertion here. Think about how you felt the first time we went here. Think about the second time you went here. Think about the third time you went here. Okay, let's go. 90 RPMs, load that resistance on. You've got 2 minutes to ride. Okay, great. Carolina, how about your heart rate there?
101,
101, thank you. And Catherine, what was the heart rate at the highest level?
112.
That's perfect. So are you at 16 right now?
Yes,
And you were as high as 19?
yes.
Okay, Catherine, excellent job. Great job. Okay, 90 RPMs, hold your 90 RPMs. Hold your 90 RPMs right here. Kimmy, up to you how you want to handle this next level, okay? If you want to keep it and cruise it with us like you did on the last one, because your heart rate was excellent, stay there. But if you're feeling strong, go ahead and add another turn onto that highest level that you had, okay, Kimmy? So you can go up 25 or 26, up to you. Okay, here we go, guys. 1 more minute to ride at 90. All right, you're cruising now. Tell me how perceived exertion is here, Susan.
It's fine.
She's afraid to say it. Yeah. Is there a shame factor there that I've shamed you into saying that?
No, tell you.
I love you. I love you, and I know that. Now, Carol, you know that as being a yoga teacher, I'm not supposed to shame anybody. So bad on me. Oh man, that's bad. Okay, 38 seconds to go. You're at 90 RPMs. Okay, remember I said this is a loop class. We're not doing it. We do not have insanity here. We're going to do something different every single time, expecting a different result. That's what we want right here. Okay. 23 seconds to go. Keep it right here. 20 seconds to go. Keep it right here. Now, as we start to lower to 80 RPMs, we're going to go one more turn of resistance and we're going to slow it to 80. Wait for it. Wait for it. Don't do it now. Wait for it. 5 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, load your resistance, 80 RPMs. You have 1 minute at 80. All right, Kimmy, up to you how you want to handle this. Okay, so we're starting out the same way, but we're going to keep loading the resistance every time we come back to 80. Every time we come back to 80. So now that probably sounds familiar. We have done this class. Every time we pull back to 80 on the third time around, we add resistance. All right, 25 seconds to go. Now, we've been moving up to 85 RPMs with accelerations. Now, if you feel you have it available and you want to head up towards 90, you can do that. But make sure you've got that heart rate under control. Okay, so let's go now. 85 or 90, up to you, as long as you can stay in zone 3. Andy, be careful. Andy, be careful. All righty, 19 seconds to go. You guys are doing a fantastic job. Keep it right here. You have chosen 85 or 90 for 30 seconds. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, here we go. 80 RPMs, load another turn of resistance on. Great, Deborah, is this an 8 for you?
Yeah.
All righty. 1 minute at 80. 1 minute at 80. You have 45 more seconds. Now this is the loop that gets challenging. This is the last time we're going through the loop. So we want to achieve the success we're looking for right here. Loading enough resistance on, seeing higher power number or wattage or output numbers, controlling the heart rate, keeping the heart rate in zone 3. Zone 3 is the green level of success. That's what we want. Green means go. Green means effective. That's what we want right here. Today we're training aerobically. All righty. You may not feel like it, but you are. All right, here we go, guys. We're going back up. 85 RPMs. I would suggest only 85 here, not 90. 85 because I know what's coming. Okay. 85 RPM, shoulders down, chest up. Keep it right here. Good job. Excellent. Andy, real quick, heart rate, can you see it?
142.
142. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. All righty. Here we go. Next turn. 80 RPMs, 1 minute. Oh boy, Deborah, that's a 9. We're talking 9, right? But where's your heart rate, kiddo?
130.
130. I'm telling you, Deborah, you're awesome. You're awesome. Keep it right there. Susan, where's your heart rate right here?
132.
132. You're awesome. You're in. Is that zone 3 yet for you?
No, it's zone 2 until 134.
That's right. We're gonna get there. Stacy, where's your heart rate, real quick?
129.
129. You're getting really close, kiddo. Carolina.
102.
Beautiful job, Carol.
133.
133. Be careful, Carol, because we're about ready to accelerate, okay?
Yep.
All righty, get ready. 8 seconds to go. We're gonna push it out. 85 RPMs. I suggest you go to 85. Now, 85 RPMs for 30 seconds. Come on, Catherine, you can do this. You can do this right here. Excellent job. Good job. 19 more seconds to go at 85. Well done. Deborah, you're about to go to 10. You're about to go to 10 on the resistance. Yes, you are. We've only got one more. We've only got one more. 4, 3, 2, 80 RPMs. Add another turn of resistance. All righty. Andy, tell me what your power is at 80.
83.
No kidding. That's fantastic. 83, Andy. Keep it right there. Keep it right there. Good job. All righty. You've got 10. You've got 1 minute. No, I'm sorry. You've got 35 more seconds. Add 80, Deborah. You're at 10. Where's your heart rate, Deborah?
130, 135.
You can do it, Deborah. You can do it.
I can
You can
barely
do
keep
it.
it at 80.
You that's keep going. You can do it. Focus on your form just a little bit more. Kind of pull yourself into where that is now. Pull yourself into where that form is. Susan, where's your heart rate?
134, zone 3.
Bravo, bravo. Okay, 5 seconds to go. Last kick. Last kick right here. 85 RPMs. Pick it up. You've got 30 seconds. This is going to be it, Deborah. Deborah, once you get to 85, I want you to tell me where your wattage is.
Wattage is at 81.
That's great.
82.
Hold it right there. 82. I'll put 82, not 81. There you go. I like it. All right, 10 seconds to go. 10 seconds to go. Great job. I'm going to have you go back to resistance, warm up resistance, warm up resistance. 90 RPMs, 2 minutes. Let's finish up right here. 2 minutes. 90 RPMs, go back to warm up gear only, not warm up gear +1. Warm up gear. That's it. Look at your heart rate right now. Look at your heart rate. See where it is. I want to know where it is in 2 minutes. Okay. Okay, great. Phil, real quick, your heart rate.
135.
Perfect. Mike, your heart rate.
103.
Perfect. Stacy, your heart rate.
135.
That's perfect. Barry, your heart rate.
109.
109. Excellent. Marge, your heart rate.
Marge? Did you
Marge,
say
yes, sweetheart.
114.
That, oh, kiddo, be careful there. Deborah, your heart rate.
136.
That's perfect. Carol, your heart rate.
140, but I'm cutting it back.
Thank you for that. Thank you. Kimmy, your heart rate.
121.
Oh, kiddo, way to shine today. Andy,
149.
149. Oh, kiddo, careful. Susan,
Started 90 at 139 and it's now 131.
love you for that. Love you for that. Good job. Okay, Catherine,
I'm 15.
thank you. And Carolina,
106.
106. Okay, you've got 40 more seconds to ride at 90. Susan already saw the difference. She started at 90 at 139. It's already dropped back to 131. Let's see where it is in 30 seconds, okay? Great job, you guys. I'm so proud of you. This was an aerobic interval class, and you're going, are you freaking kidding me? That's right, you guys have 15 more seconds to go. Way to go, 10 more seconds to go. This is taking us all the way to the end, taking us all the way to the end. 4, 3, 2, all I want is heart rate, and you're done. Woo! Oh my gosh, what a ride. Crazy, that's crazy. Oh my gosh, Carolina, where did you end up?
104.
Thank you for that. Catherine.
116.
I love you, Catherine. Great job, great job. Highest level of resistance was 19 today.
Yes.
Thank you for that. Okay, great. Susan, what was it at the end there?
128.
Oh my gosh, that is absolutely perfect. Ideal, ideal. Andy,
Yeah, 147.
Yeah.
Highest resistance was 36.
and highest resistance was 36. Okay, so when you drop back to warm up gear at 90, you still were at 147?
Correct.
Okay, all right, thank you for that. Kimmy,
115.
115. That is, what a great ride for you to come back on. I'm so glad you were here today. Carol, when you, oh, good, I'm glad. Carol, what was yours?
130, I kept it at after the 140.
I like that, Carol. Good. Isn't it wonderful that you know exactly where to zoom in? That's absolutely great. Thank you for that. Deborah, where did you end up with your heart rate?
You know, I don't have any oxygen in my brain and I can't remember anything, but I think it was about 125.
We'll take that, Deborah. Yes, you have a ton of oxygen in that brain. Yeah. But you know what? You don't have any caffeine in that brain. That's the problem. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it. You're amazing. Marge, how about you? Where did you end up?
106.
Thank you, honey. Thank you. That was hard work for you. That was great. Barry,
113.
113. So you ended up at 90 as you went back to warm up gear. You ended up at 113.
Yes,
Okay. All right. Thank you for that. Stacy, where'd you end up, sweetheart?
We got, heart rate got to 137.
At 90 with warm up gear?
Yep.
Wow. Okay. Well, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? No, we shouldn't be surprised. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. Mike, how about you?
104.
Oh, good job today, Mike. And Phil?
134.
134. Excellent job. Polina, what was the highest heart rate you achieved today?
I don't know, but I stopped at 111.
Oh, that's perfect. I think that was high, the highest one. And how was your RPM today? Were you able to get into the 80s?
I wasn't 80, but I cannot keep up. I go down.
That's okay, Polina. That's okay. That's okay. You're doing a great job. Excellent job today, everybody. Thank you so much. So, like I said, this was not the insanity ride. It was great. We kept getting better and better results as we move through. Okay, shake it out, drop the hands down, roll the shoulders up, back and down.
Kathy, I
Good
need
job.
to go. I have a telemed appointment.
No problem. Thank you, Carolina.
Thank you.
Lace your fingers behind you, lift your chest up, take a deep breath. Good job. And exhaling out. Stay here, stay here, stay here. Let's do it again just because it feels great. Inhaling to reach, really squeeze those shoulder blades. Don't arch the back. Keep the back neutral. And release it. Great. Sweep the hands around, lace the fingers together, hands press away, chin lowers to chest. Press away. Good. So if you're looking for a ride to do this weekend, we won't be meeting Saturday, but if you're looking for a ride to do this weekend, this is the ride you want. Reach down. Yes, great. Right arm comes across the chest, hold here. Andy, the only thing I would like for you to do is I'd like to see a lower heart rate at that 90 RPM.
Okay.
And I think eventually you'll be there, no problem at all. Stacy, same with you, but oh my gosh, coming back, doing what you're doing, that was remarkable. So we want to have those lower numbers, those 90 RPMs at that very last part of that loop to be lower than what it was, you know, when you began. That's our goal. Hands drop down, shoulders up, back and down. Everybody else, I think, pretty much was there. So that's absolutely great. Katherine, were you there by the time you started your 90?
I was there, baby.
I was there, baby. Okay, that's the name of the class. I was there, baby. That's the name of the class. So when you're looking for the class to ride, if you plan on riding one this weekend, that'll be it. I was there, baby. That's exactly right.
That's what to be on our t-shirts.
It should.
Yeah.
I love it. Bring the arm down and shake it. Oh, good job. Check it with your heart rates. Make sure it's down. Make sure they're down. And when we take a big inhale, reach up. And our exhale, we're going to reach all the way out to the end handlebars. And we're going to rise up off our saddle. I'm writing it down so I don't forget. I was there, baby. Okay. Katherine, thank you for, oh my gosh, you make me laugh every single time we meet. Okay, great. So lower those heels down. Andy, this is good for you. This is really good for you. I'll send you those Achilles tendon stretches as you, as the day goes on. Okay, so lift the chest and rotate those pedals. In fact, I'm going to be looking for stuff to do all weekend because I'm hibernating in my, my darkest room in my house because of the procedure I'm going to have on my face. So if you want to talk to me at any time, or you want me to do anything to help you, you let me know, because I'll be looking for stuff to do. All right, good. Okay, so slowly lift up, good, and lower softly down to your saddle. Good. Now hold on to your frame as you get off, because I'm going to tell you what, this was a challenging workout. That doesn't mean our heart rates were sky high, but it means that we were really moving quickly through those opportunities. So make sure when you step off your bike, you're holding on. We don't want you to get dizzy, and we don't want to lose you after that ride. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to use our frame again today. We're going to start facing our bike. Face your bike. With the right foot, you're going to step onto close to where the pedals are on that, close to the crankshaft. So that's where we are. So you're going to step on the center of your bike. You're going to come back with your left foot. Andy, see if this helps you. Bend your right knee, but keep your left heel down. Good. Try that first. Stretch out through the quadricep and the top of the quadricep and the hip flexor. Now push back. Now lift up your left heel. That's the one on the floor. Now press forward into that right knee, really opening up through the left hip flexor. Okay? So we're just kind of pressing ourselves forward. Make sure that right knee is tracking right toes. And you should feel a strong stretch. Good. Go ahead, push back, step down, kick out. We're going to do the other side. So whatever leg you had up there, you're going to step onto the frame with your opposite. So it's right where those pedals are. Step forward. Keep your right heel down. Bend your left knee. Good. Press down hard through your right heel. First, that feels like a nice stretch to the calf and Achilles tendon. Now, push back, pick up your right heel, balance on the ball of your right foot. Now, press forward into that left knee, tuck underneath that right hip until you feel a strong stretch. Right in front, top of the quad on the right side, right hip flexor. Good job. Go ahead, press back, and step down. Good job. Good job. Kick out. Now, as we step, we're going to hold on to our frame again, but we're going to step forward with our left foot, and you're going to flex your left foot and just sit back onto that left heel. So we want to bend the right knee, and flex, get that hamstring really stretched. Good job. Good. Slowly come up, step together. Same thing on the other side. Step forward, sit back, flex, come back. Good job. Excellent job. Hamstring and the stretching leg in the front. Now hold this position, come up, lift up this knee, cross over, and sink down. Good job. Now, if you hold on to your frame, you can really get deeper into the stretch. Don't you guys think so too? Yeah? No?
Yeah.
You don't care? Okay. And come all the way up and step down. Good job. Excellent. Shift the weight back to that stretching leg. Lift up that opposite knee and cross over and have a seat. Good job. Good. Open up that glute, stretching glutes. Good. Keep your chest up. Good. And slowly rise. Good job. Step down. Keep holding onto your frame, quad stretch. Shift the weight now to the left foot. Bend the right knee. Reach down and back. Hold on. Good. Really grow, 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 grow. Good work. I know that feels good. Step down. Kick out. Bring your weight back to the outside foot or to the right foot. Bend the knee. Knee down, hip down, lengthen out. Good job. Keep the knee down and the hip down. Good job. Good. Okay, so step down. Now, what I'm going to ask you to do is a little different now. I wish I could get all the way down to the floor. You're going to take your right ankle across your left, Face your bike. You're gonna reach all the way out towards the end of the handlebars, and you're gonna slide your tail back to a long, long spine. So you've got a crossed ankle. You've got, oh, doesn't that feel great? Getting into that IT band on the side of the back leg and come all the way up. Uncross, recross, opposite leg. Same thing, reach out. Slide down and back, all the way back. Keep a flat back, flat back, flat back. Feels good, feels so good. And slowly rise up. Uncross, kick out. Take a big inhale, let's reach it all the way up. Last exhale, all the way down. Once again, amazing. You guys are amazing. Every time we meet, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much for coming. Well done. I won't see you Saturday, but I will see you Tuesday. And have a great weekend. Ride if you want. Don't ride if you don't want. It's okay. Either one is fine. Okay.
Kathy?
Yes.
Kathy, good luck with your procedure.
Oh,
Yes.
thank
Yes,
you.
yes,
Thank
absolutely.
you.
Good luck.
Yes, Deborah.